Alright, so this is the long overdue video demonstrating how I've used the Apple Airport Express in my garage as a audio zone. What you're looking at here are my Audio Engine A2 speakers. See if I can zoom in a little bit on those. And that's the one on the left. And then I'll pan over here to the one on the right. And they're connected to the Airport Extreme, which is right over here. And I've got that mounted to the wall. There's a mount that you can get at Amazon for about, I think it was like 10 or 15 bucks. And see, I think that's in focus. Let's zoom back out a little. And it's all plugged into that monstrosity right there. And see if I can go through that. That's actually where my garage door opener was originally plugged in. So what you see, the first thing that you see there is my Insteon switch, so I can open and close the garage door remotely. And that is plugged into a, I think it's a Belkin 4-way plug to expand the plug, because there's only one there. And that is also powering the Airport Extreme, the Airport Express and the speakers. And on the very tip top, which you're not really going to be able to see, I'll try and zoom in as best I can, is a power line adapter. And that's providing the Ethernet that runs into the Airport Express. And it's a little dirty because I had to do some stuff and I got some grease on my hands working around the garage door opener, and it's on there. I tried to clean it, but that's the best I can do. And let's see, we have, again, as I said, that's plugged into the Audio Engine A2s, which there's the power. I kind of got it all tacked up with nails and staples and whatnot. And so this is a remote zone, and one of the cool things about this Airport Express in the garage, it looks like it's not in focus. It happens when we have older eyes. You can't see if it's in focus or not. One of the benefits of having this in the garage is it extends my Wi-Fi network. So when I work out in the garage, you can listen to music and whatever all here. Plus, it also extends the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. It won't go through walls very well from up in my master bedroom, and so here I'm able to do that. In my neighborhood, I find that to be less trafficked, and so I get better connection. So that's the garage. I'm going to go take us in a little bit and show us some other parts of the house the way we've got some zones. So here we are in my living room, and I've got speakers set up on either side of the couch. So we'll zoom in over here on the left side. That's where I have another power line adapter with an older Airport Extreme plugged into that. So I have a a wired connection. And I have Audio Engine A5s over there. And so that's on the left side, and I'll pan over to the right side, and the other one's down there. Now they kind of just melt or blend into the background. You don't really see them. I mean, they're there, but in everyday use you just kind of don't even notice that they're there unless they're on. I could, if I wanted to, actually typically they're hidden a little bit closer to the couch. I've moved them out a little so you can make it a little bit easier to see them. So here I'm in my master bedroom, and this is kind of like the retreat portion of the master bedroom, and I've got some more Audio Engine A5s right over there and on either side of the couch. And so we'll get that zone turned on, and I got music in the master bedroom, and it's really nice and convenient. When my wife's getting ready, sometimes she'll just from her iPhone just send music to it, and it makes it really nice and convenient, as I just said. And this is the room that we call it the media room. It's not really. It's at the top of the stairs. I'm standing in the media room right here, and music, we'll turn this on sometimes when we're entertaining up here. And what we've got up there are two A2 speakers, and they're it's going to be a little bit hard to see, but they're tucked away up there on the back side of the ledge. You really don't notice them unless they're on, and even when they're on, a lot of people just wonder, where's that music coming from? Really straightforward, easy setup. As we've gone through, what is it, about 4 zones in this house. There's another one in the kitchen that I didn't show, but what we'll do a lot of times is just turn on the music on all zones very low, and as you go from room to room, you have music throughout the house. So it's a really inexpensive way to do it. I know there's a Sonos that you can do it as well, but I like this setup because it ties in with iTunes, as does the Sonos, but just with the AirPlay and everything else, it's just really convenient if you're already into the iTunes. The next thing I'll do is show you how we connect to it via both the computer and the, you know, like your iPhone or your iPad. Alright, so we're playing this on my iPad, and so the music's coming right through the iPad, and what we're going to do is go and select our AirPlay selection here within the iPad. We're going to select Media Room, and before long the music will come from that area that I was just telling you about. And let's raise the volume a little bit. And I sent the music up there. And as I said, I can send it to the garage or wherever else I want. We'll send it back to the iPad. And the drawback with this is with the iPad or iPhone, you can only send it to one speaker set. From the computer, you can send it to multiple zones. Alright, what you're looking at is a screen capture recording of my desktop, and I'm just going to put up iTunes just to demonstrate how you would select your audio zones through your iTunes application. It's a little bit different than on your laptop, on your iOS device. And by the way, this does work on a PC or Macintosh. It just so happens that I'm recording this on a Macintosh, but everything we talk about here will work on the PC version of iTunes as well. So the first thing we're going to do is let's play something, and let's play Age of Plastic Bugles. This is the first audio or video they played on MTV back in the 80s. And so there it's playing. We'll lower the volume a little bit. And in this case, it's just playing on the laptop itself. And if we want to select a different zone, we can come here and we'll select Garage. And the music is now being sent to the garage. The icon here for your AirPlay zone turns blue to let you know that you are connected to another zone than the one on the laptop itself. But if you want to play multiple zones, you just click the multiple tab there, and we're going to select the computer again, and we'll select the master bedroom. And now all those zones are playing in sync, and not the group in sync, they're playing in sync. What we'll do here is we'll go back to single, computer, and then we'll pause so we can continue talking. So the experience that I've had with iTunes AirPlay is if you've got hardwire connection, and that includes the zones that we demonstrated earlier in the video that were done via power line, I've never heard a dropout ever. On the wireless, I've had a couple of dropouts. Typically that's been when somebody's turned the microwave on, or but it's very rare, and the music's been pretty solid. Always in sync. You can walk from room to room and the music will be playing exactly at the same spot in all the zones. Works really well. As we've said, it's kind of like a what I was saying, a poor man's Sonos, but now when you look at the price of some of these Sonos players, they're all pretty much in the same price zone. So again, the reason why I prefer this is just because it ties in with all my other devices, Apple TVs. In fact, I'll bring this back up. You can see I've got a family room Apple TV, I've got the master bedroom Apple TV, and I've got, let's see, you should have a media room Apple TV in here somewhere. Oh, that one's offline, sorry. But also I've got the computers, I've got an application running on the computers that mimics an Apple TV, and I could literally send the music to, I'll send it to my Mac, and I'll hit play. And I'm going to raise the volume. So that's playing on the Mac that's just a few feet away from the MacBook Pro that I'm recording this on.
So that's it. It's a pretty cool way of doing it. If you were to start out from scratch, maybe you wouldn't do it this way. You would go with a Sonos or some other device. But if you've already got a few Airport Expresses and some powered speakers, it's a pretty cool way to go. And so that's it. We really appreciate your support of our podcast. And you can help us out by doing your Amazon shopping through our link. It's htguys.com/Amazon. And anything you buy via that link helps the show. We get a small commission. Again, thanks a lot for doing that. You can follow Braden and I on Twitter. I am at HDTV Podcast, and Braden is at Braden Russell. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.